Collectors have lost their mind, and Rarity Collection hasn't even been like the thing that should have worried these duelists. Don't bet 30% of you that have not smashed living crap out of that subscribe button or are going, rabble, 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 the secondary market is dead in this game. Please, smash living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out. More Oz content. Now, earlier in the month here, when they announced, quarter centuries, people were losing their minds. These are the same people that were yelling through the streets going, Konami's ruining the secondary market. Starlight, sell your Starlight Rares. No. They're not going to be worth anything. And I'm not going to lie to you. Quarter centuries do have a distinguishing factor that make them different. They don't have the blobby 25th anniversary logo that you see in the card text, and a lot of people were kind of coming to the conclusion going, we're just going to hold our Starlight Rares. You also have to remember the slated odds to pulling, a quarter century are still 1 in 25, and you have a chance of 1 in 3 in a case. So it's 1 in 4 boxes. So a few people are looking at, that and going, well, I like how original Starlights look. I'm going to hold on this. Now, will they fall down some degree? Yes, that's inevitable. Anytime you have something like this actually happen, there will be some sort of value loss. But are you expecting, former Starlight Rares to go down to $50-$60? No, that's not going to happen. All right, especially if it's top ending $500. No, it's not going to go down to $50. You're not going to see that much depreciation of value. Now, with Rarity Collection, you will see some value drop once again. I think that's like the point of this video that I'm trying to say is, when Konami does something like this, there will be some sort of lowering of value. But if you're expecting it to be a 99% loss, that's absolutely crazy talk. But okay, if you bought it $1,000 for some of these Starlights, that's on you. You know what you were doing. You chose to spend your money the way that you chose to spend it. Is what it is. But alright, so the Rarity Collection. Now, this is a hot, interesting topic right now. I have seen people crapping their pants everywhere on the internet, doing the exact same thing that I just said. These are the same people, I swear they were the same people, that were complaining about the Starlight market is done, Konami's ruined the game forever. There are cards that will maintain value. OTS Ultimate Rares, for example, for like some of the top-end competitive ones, especially as you go back to some of the further ones, those will maintain some sort of value. Also prize cards maintain this value. It's very strange to me. But anyway, these people seen all of these 7 reprints that are coming, and they just started screeching at the top of their lungs. They're like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. This is pretty much a setup. So Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know if people have understood this, but I've been here for 20 plus years at this point, but the game goes in downward curves, and then guess what? Next year, we'll spin right back up as Konami probably releases some sort of new pot, some new staples, and guess what? All of those cards at the end of this era that are now going to be much cheaper, you're going to need the next fresh, crazy cards to add into your deck, and guess what you're going to get? You're going to get more expensive cards returning. This is just kind of the downward effect right now. You're at the good point of reprint season where you can pick up all of this stuff. Now, what about the 7 different flavors of the rainbow here? What about all of the expensive cards getting rehashed into all these different rarities? This is actually quite a unique product, actually. Looking through OCG values in certain things, there will be cards that will be expensive in this set. There will be rarities that will be hard to get. I don't know why people don't seem to understand that. Everybody seems to think that everything in this pack is going to be equal. No, that's not the case. Good news is supers should be relatively easy to get. So on the bare minimum, as a player getting into the game / a budget player, this is an absolute win for you. But as a budget player, you don't need to complain about how your cards look. All right, they all do the same thing, to you. So that's the thing. But to the higher echelon of the players that enjoy, shiny cardboard or feeling like, they're sporting off a brand new car to their opponent as they get 2-0 and go home and cry, that's a different story. And of course, people, it amazes me because shiny cardboard is always this crazy thing. And once again, you go back to the collector's market, they see all these new rarities. They're like, oh my gosh, no collectors, you guys will be fine. There will be things in this set that you will be able to pick up, pull randomly, and you will be able to enjoy these new nice little things. There will always be the particulars of this. So, I understand that. Oh my gosh, like Konami can now reprint anything. Let's be honest here. IP hitting a $1,200 price tag. Appaloosa hitting a $1,500 price tag. It was a matter of time until Konami went through and went, well, we can keep the Starlight over here in the corner, and then we can, print the same thing with ultra lettering. Oh, it's now different. I for one, am going to miss Starlights. I think that they looked absolutely beautiful. The ultra lettering on the QCs, not a super big fan of, but it's neither here or there. So, what is the takeaway from this? Yu-Gi-Oh! Players crap their pants at any real thing that they think is going to detour the market. And I go back to my ultimate rare point here earlier. So you're going to have 7 new Forbidden Droplets come onto the market. So, you're going to see the QC, the Platinum, the Ultra Secret, 7 new printings. And then you're going to sit over here and you're going to look at the Ulti and you're going to go, how much is the Ulti going to fall in value? I would probably say the Ulti might go down. This is a total guess out of nowhere. I would say $100 is probably too much, but then you gotta ask the question of, well, is another version of the card potentially going to be a high rarity? Will the quarter century be, a high rarity? Will there be short prints across the board? That's the other big question here that nobody's really looking at right now, since they're all just crying at the top of their lungs. If there is a short print in the particular rarity slot here, or, really bad clumping does happen, a lot of really weird things can actually happen in terms of, this set. So that's something to think about as well. Konami can go through and they can short print things in these rarities. It's definitely a possibility, all right? You could see a QC Ash and think that it's the coolest thing ever. But, if it's 1 QC per 20 cases, there's a wee little bit of a problem here. It's almost like that would be expensive or something. So that's massively something to consider in terms of value tree is within the short print tree of these. It's just that. But stop complaining about this. It doesn't make any sense until the impact results actually happen. If you've picked up nice ultimate rares from across the OTS packs, or you're worried about these things, you can fire sell right now. Oh, absolutely. You'll have people that will just, like, impulse selling happens all the time. And then these are the same people that look at their mistake 4 or 5, 6 months down the line. They're like, wow, I can't believe that didn't go down. I can't believe I got tricked into selling this. And it's like, no, you FOMO'd over this. Like, you literally fell into your own trap. Like, be patient, wait and see what the market does. If you end up, something happens, there's not much you can do about that. Or you can go ahead and try to take your free chicken nuggies where you can get them now. But good news for everybody else on the market right now, you will see prices drop down. And only after this set, I think, enters into the realm of the market will you see things restabilize. But once again, people losing their minds. This is typically the best time, though. While people are, fire selling this stuff, this is always going to be the best time to walk in and go, maybe I want to pick that up. Oh no, they're crapping their pants over this. I mean, it's always decent to take advantage of the situation, especially if they're like, hey, like fire selling this. Hey, you want to pick up something cheap that you want for collection? Now is the best time to do so. So take advantage of the market while it's always like this. Things will work out in your favor as long as you have a cool, level head and keep an eye on how things go. You'll be fine. And to everybody else thinking that the Yu-Gi-Oh! Collector secondary market is dead, crazy. It's not like we haven't heard that one before. Oh my gosh, they're reprinting things. How could they? Oh my gosh, a new rarity? And remember when people thought the Starlights were going to kill the market? Yeah, I remember. You know how old that is? That's like pre-COVID era. People actually had those thoughts. That's crazy. It's the same endless cycle in this game. Reprint come, Konami, people not realize that new things will come. Happens all the time. By the way, so now we can say the Pot of Prosperity is probably going to get limited to 2, right? Right. Leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons! Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.